how to justify taking care of yourself, prioritizing yourself, nourishing yourself, even when there's parts of you that that feel unfulfilled or not at your potential. This is where philosophy comes in hand, and learning the nature of the self and nature of the soul. You have intrinsic value, whether you like it or not. You have intrinsic value. There's something unique. There's something special about you. There's something that you and only you can offer God out of the unlimited living entities in the entire creation. To the extent that you're able to accept that reality, you will be almost obliged dharmically to live in this world and do what you're here to be doing, whether you feel fulfilled or not. No one's ever going to feel fully fulfilled because it's the material world. It's just, we can't expect to win a rigged game. This whole material world is designed in such a place is a beginning and end, which indicates suffering. So there's never going to be a perfect situation, but we still have to do our duty. We have to do our due diligence. We have to do our best. We have to try to serve, whether we feel like it or not, because ultimately it comes down to this idea of like, I mean, forgive me if this is oversimplification, but like, how do I do what I'm supposed to do even when I don't feel like it because I feel like I can't justify it? It's like a feeling thing. You don't worry about feeling. Like we can't just try to do everything that we feel like doing. If you want to have a terrible, hard life, only do what you feel like doing for forever. It's just not how the mind works. The material conditioned mind is always going to cause you so many challenges, so many issues. Better is don't just do what you feel. Do what you plan that works, what makes sense, while fulfilling yourself and while nourishing. And there's areas where you're like, I'd like to do more, then do more. And like, who's judging you? You know, why these voices that are in your head? We want to start to practice by giving them back to whoever instilled these ideas, and start to replace them with other ideas of, wait, no, I have intrinsic value. Like I have gifts, things that I can change people's lives with. And whether I having a perfect life or not, which is hardly even available in this material world, I get something close to it, but there's always going to be suffering as long as you're in a temporary material body. You know, I'm just going to do my best, and I'm not just going to be dissuaded when I don't feel like it or whatever the case might be, but I'm always going to do my best, whether I feel like it or not, because that's what I'm here to do. That's what my Dharma is. That's what my purpose is. And when we're anchored in this way, at the beginning, naturally it's uncomfortable, but to the extent that we can anchor ourselves to a sense of duty, which Dharma is often translated as duty, to a sense of what's right, what's righteous of us. To that extent, we will be able to move mountains. We'll be able to unlock a particular potential that's dormant within us. So you can't entertain these ideas when they come up. You just can't entertain them.